I say if this is your first time, hi, I'm Anna. I'm an oracle and a tarot card reader. I'm also a clear audience, so I play music while I'm looking at cards. I don't own the rights to any of these songs, just a random shuffle of songs from my playlist. So the first song that's going to be up is Janet Jackson, Rhythm Nation. All right. So tonight, this is what I have on deck for us. I have some bird cards. I drew new twin flame ascension cards. I still have the same past life cards and the same mystical shaman oracle. I may reference them. I also am going to do some tarot, and then towards the end of it, if I remember, I will circle back around and review the owl as the spirit animal and the year of the snake. I did cover it last night, but that got deleted accidentally due to all the technical issues again. So if you guys are returning viewers, thanks for coming back. Even after all this stuff I've been through, I'm going to try to keep it together tonight. So for those of you that haven't been here before, do a 4-part elemental ritual for protection. First part is earth, so have a clove because I'm communicating with you. 116 on the timer, instant manifestation. If you're worrying about financial concerns or materialism, give it away. The angels are working on that for you at this time, so trust and have faith that the angels are working on it for you. And you know that if you've been working on your spirituality or your religion, they have been around for a while telling you to do so. So earth, fire, and I'm still working with the same crystals. Let's see if I can multitask here. Rose quartz, green opal, septarian, Dalmatian jasper, and bumblebee jasper. And I did review them. Like I said, maybe at the end I'll review them again. But fire, I'm using the dragon's blood incense, Copal Palo Santo, and a regular Palo Santo Aruda. That's this one. So 3 of them for the Trinity for you guys. So we got, and that was air or wind when I blew it out. And here's the water. Plus, I'll do an extra element of air by saying a prayer at this time. Do them over my tarot since I'm going to use them later. Archangel Michael, Archangel Raguel, lend me your protection, serve out karmic justice to any persons or beings wishing to send any negativity to me. Let no weapons be formed against me spiritually or physically because they'll never prosper. Thank you for being here with me at this time to give the collective the message. We are ready to receive it. Alright, so I got those shuffled for us later. But let's first go into these bird cards. So the reason why I'm doing Blue Jay is because this morning when I was getting ready, taking care of my animals, I heard these birds fighting outside, and there was 2 big blue jays fighting each other. They were beautiful, but they were angry. So the blue jay is here at this time to tell you that the time is right to access and master your abilities. Some of you guys do have gifts. Some of you guys are talented creatively and also nurturing. It's the time for you guys to shine. So whatever your abilities are, whatever your talents and your gifts are, it's time for you to start tapping into that and using it as a way to express yourself and also give back to the world. Do so with humility and control. So if you start becoming successful, and even if you don't, just keep your ego in check. Like, that's not cute, and it will also stunt any type of success that you have. It will bring you back and put you back into that lower energy, and you don't want to be there. You're in that high priestess stuff. Also, birds, I saw either a crow or a raven. I don't know. So I got them both. Universal laws and truths are now being revealed. Use this energy to create your reality. So it's the signs and synchronicities, which the raven is going to tell you that the universe is calling you to notice those important synchronicities. So use the signs and synchronicities, the things that are catching your attention at this time, like me with the blue jays, catching my attention, for example. Just things that you don't normally notice that for some reason just they grab your attention and you're just kind of like, that could be a message for you. Sometimes the universe or the divine does things that are just specifically for you. But of course, there are also numbers too if you're seeing repeat numbers. So I'm doing the owl because, of course, we have the owl in the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck, whose number is 12 and 3. And I may review 12, but 3 are the Ascendant Masters. 39 probably has to do with something telling you to do some type of work, a small step in some type of way, planning, daydreaming, even whatever, just thinking proactively about your future. The regular owl is here to tell you that your intuition is correct. Follow your inner wisdom without fail. And that's what the owl is all about, is your wisdom, your power, your magic from everything that you've been through in your life, the experiences that have ultimately turned you into who you are right now at this very moment. 556. Big changes. Once again, big changes in finances is supposed to happen. 6, telling you to give it away to the angels, because if you focus too much on that, then you're not going to get what you want, because you're focusing too much on what you don't have or what you're waiting. So if you're thinking about waiting for money, the universe is going to keep on making you wait, because that's what you're thinking about. If you're thinking about how you don't have it, guess what? You're not going to have it, because that's what you're thinking about. So this is Anthrax Crush. So the white owl, the wisdom and message of the divine are within you. So if you're looking for answers at this time, the angels have told you many, many times over to have that time where you're tapping in with your relationship with them, so that you are able to trust and build on top of your faith. So in those times where you may be thinking too much about finances, you can let it go. Because you're supposed to be focused on you right now. And by that, I mean you're supposed to be focused on getting over whatever kinds of relationships may have burned you up in the past. Harnessing your power and continuing to ascend in who you are. And that's a fact. Who you are. 717. That's the angel for you instantly manifesting things. Because you are doing the work. You're nurturing yourself and you're balancing out those energies. That feminine and that masculine energy within you. You're doing the work to balance that out in yourself, so that you're enough for yourself. Yes, it's going to be fantastic when you finally have that communal life where you have a circle of people that you can trust, that are ready to reciprocate relationships with you, that you can pour into and that are going to pour into you, including romantic relationships. But the first thing you got to do is work on the romantic relationship between you, yourself, me, myself, and I type energy. Love yourself, and then that will all come. That's when you're going to be in that feminine energy. And when you are in that divine feminine energy, and it is an energy, it is not gender specific for any of you guys caught on that. It just means that you have done the work to nurture yourself, to heal yourself, meaning your inner child and all the things that have hung you up in life. Delayed things, stalled things out, behaviors maybe that weren't the best for you. People, situations, whatever. You took the time to nurture you, to figure out what works for you. And of course, I'm giving you guys lots of praise and encouraging you. And so my voice wants to start giving out. Thank you for thank you for being patient. Yeah. Like I've mentioned before, I don't have this problem when I'm not doing readings, but I feel like every time that I have something positive to say to you guys, they don't want you to get the message, 909, but the message there is to tell you to do some small steps, because we're in a new world, we're in a new beginning. Okay, so let me go ahead and read that number one. I'm thinking about it. Do I have my angel number book? Yes, I do. So 39 and 12, I'll read. 39 is going to be, you're being helped by the Ascendant Masters, who are strongly encouraging you to do the work on your life purpose right now, which I mentioned. Get to work. Your life purpose is going to have a lot to do with you figuring out who the hell you are. And the only way you're going to be able to know how you are is nurturing yourself, taking that introspective time and that time of rest right now that has been asked of you to stop, to think about everything you've been through, who you are. Be proud of yourself. 10-10, number of completion, but a pattern, and you don't want to repeat the pattern. You've done what you needed to at this time. Remember, you have the wisdom from nurturing yourself and balancing things out internally and externally. You're probably trying to balance your life now. You feel like you got it together on the inside. Excuse me. And now you're waiting for it to start manifesting in the exterior world. That's where you need to let it go. Stop focusing on it and continue to do the work that you've been doing. This is Fleetwood Mac, and the song is Caroline. So on to the Twin Flame Ascension deck. First card up is Let Your Light Shine, of course, and harmonize at the top. How the hell do you think that you're supposed to harmonize? Balancing out those energies. And then when you balance out those energies, 11-11, you're instantly manifesting things like your authentic self, maybe. You're finally doing the nurturing thing for yourself, embracing yourself, loving yourself, finding harmony within yourself to know that you're enough so no one else's opinion or validation is needed other than yours. So let your light shine. Be whoever you want to be, whoever you authentically are. Now is the time to let that light shine so you can attract the right people to you for who you are authentically. Like, look at this. It's so pretty. Got the sun and the moon with the balance as above, so below, so within, so without. And that's the energy that you're in. You have things balanced out. You're harmonizing internally, so your life exterior is going to start harmonizing. As within, so without. Let your light shine. Because you're having a rebirth. Next year, the year of the snake, as a matter of fact, I do believe that one of the things mentioned for it is that it is rebirth. Well, transformation, same thing. Transformation, wisdom, intuition, balance, ancient knowledge, interconnectedness of everything being connected, protection, Kundalini energy, high squeaky voice again, fertility, trust your instincts and tap into your own internal wisdom. So having that rebirth is going to be able to afford you that. You have personal freedom unleashed. Absolutely. And you want to know why you have that personal freedom being unleashed? Because you're letting your power. You're letting your power and your light shine. Remember, you're getting all this power. All this high priestess, high priest energy right here waiting for you to harness it, to use it in some way. It's there. What's going to happen? Are you going to let it become negative energy because you're not working on yourself? You're not making a plan of action. You're not staying in positive energy. So you're letting this turn into negative energy, stagnant energy. Or are you going to use it? You're going to harness it, put it into yourself so you can continue to grow, put it into other people, nurture relationships, other opportunities, the world, collective consciousness, making the entire world a better place, because that's what happens. When you work on you, you're working on the world. Interconnectedness, like the year of the snake just mentioned. So let that light shine. Find your personal freedom, unleash it. You're having a rebirth, and there's those sevens again talking about you. This is POD alive. And maybe for the first time, some of you guys are starting to feel alive, or you're going to start feeling alive, because remember, you are being alarmed, shaken up. In some cases, some of you guys are having to learn how to go with the flow of life because the divine has taken control, and they are making you purge, sweat, discard whatever you need to in your life so that you can move forward. Because like I said, next year, 2025, the year of the snake is happening. You're supposed to be out there hunting the things that you want, the people you want, the situations you want, the you that you want. Cut through your own bullshit if that's the case and cut through everybody else's. Come on. Feel so alive because the next card up is High Priestess. Come on now. After this rebirth, after you find that harmony within yourself because you've done the work from healing from these past karmic ass relationships that had you out of balance, so you had to learn to nurture yourself and find that balance, that wisdom, that magic that you have, that power, that light, that High Priestess. Now that I see you, can never look away. Come on, that's how people feel about you. Whether they want to say it or not, they see that. They see that light. They cannot deny you, and you shouldn't be able to deny yourself at this point in time. You should be able to see your own internal light. You should be able to feel your own internal light. Come on, I'm trying to blow your head up right now. I'm trying to gas you up. You deserve it. You're expanding your consciousness. Look, all that energy. Just getting stronger because you're investing in yourself. That wisdom, man. Come on now. That spirituality. That's how you feel about your angels, like you said. Now that I know you, I can never turn my back away. Now that I see you, I can never look away. I believe no matter what they say. Because you trust in it. That's what I'm saying. That's what they told you to do. Trust and have faith. A double shot of trust. Trust in. Trust them. You gotta. Don't deny it. I'm telling you. Once you learn how to accept that, that's when you're going to get that power. You're going to need that help to harness that power, to keep that shit under control, to keep your ego in check. And believe me, the universe will make sure they keep you in check. That's what's happening, like I said, right now for a lot of you guys. You're in that High Priestess, that 10-10 completion energy, expanding your consciousness, working on yourself, and in doing so, dropping cards. In doing so, look at that. 1711, the number of you and instant manifestation. You, because you are a high priest or a high priestess, you are manifesting things. You are receiving the gift. The chalice. The world handed to you, the energy handed to you, the power, the opportunities, the love, all of that handed to you, waiting for you to receive it. But you gotta know what to do with it once you get it. That's where that practicing patience, also divine order and divine timing. A lot of you guys out there right now wondering what's going on. Why aren't things moving? Maybe being indecisive, wondering why your life is falling apart at the same time. Maybe this is Magnetic Man and Katie B. Perfect stranger. Trust and have faith. They have a plan. It's going to happen in their timing when they feel like you're ready. The only way that you're going to be ready is to stay in this high priest or high priestess energy. This energy. That's how you receive it. The way you keep it is to work on your spirituality. You got to trust them. And look at the bottom of trust. Ask, listen, and allow. And by that, it means ask them. So if you need help with something, you need protection, you need guidance, you need something, ask them. Then listen. The way that you listen is signs and synchronicities, the wisdom around you, being present, contemplation, meditation, all of that. They are trying to communicate with you constantly. Constantly. If you're watching this, they are communicating with you right now. So continue to nurture that. Ask them what you need. Listen for the answers. And then allow them or trust them to help you with the situation. If you don't, like I said, you're going to pull yourself out of that energy because you're not patiently trusting and having faith in the process. You're basically telling them, I don't believe you. I don't believe that you're going to do this. And you know what's going to happen? They're going to prove you right. You're right. No, we're not going to do this because you don't have faith in us that we're going to do this. So if at this time some of you guys are struggling a little bit because you're not seeing things manifesting in your life or things are moving slow. Ooh, snow. Maybe some of you guys getting snow soon. I'm making a prediction. Christmas coming up. White Christmas for some of you guys, maybe. Personally, I could do without it. And like she said, it's a new start, a rebirth. Something in your heart, your light, your inner light that you need to start working on. All right, so tarot time. And I know that's what some of you guys have been waiting on. And after I do the tarot, like I said, if I remember, I will review the owl as a spirit animal. I already did the year of the snake, so got that done. And maybe the review of the stones. But so far, not too bad. I might actually get this posted before 8 o'clock. All right. What's the message that you have for the collective at this time? We are ready to receive the message loud and clear. I'm hoping for some positive energy, so we'll see what happens, huh? With all this rebirth, this power, what was that other one? Finding harmony, the Holy Grail, and the High Priestess. Come on, and not trusting. Let's see. The tarot don't want to talk, and normally they're the ones that want to. Maybe they don't want tarot tonight. Maybe they want oracles. Let's try that, maybe. Yeah, there's one flip backwards, so I guess I could take that. Restriction. Feeling trapped, backed into a corner, hands tied, victimized, paralyzed by fear, terror, anxiety, feeling pressure, hopelessness, helplessness, powerless. This isn't for you guys. This is this shit. I told you I shouldn't have done this deck. 2222. They're telling me that there's no power in this deck, so disregard that card. They don't want that tonight. 2222, by the way, is Soul Tie Connections. So let's see. I have 4 Oracle decks I could do. I'm going to do my deck that I haven't done in a really long time. And this is one of my oldest decks that I have. It's my Green Witch deck. And it used to be like my most reliable one. The one that I would use more often than not. So let's see. I haven't used it in a really long time. Because I have all these other decks. Try to switch it up and give you guys a little bit of a variety so you're not always looking at the same thing. And to be honest, I get a little bored looking at the same stuff too. So, but the message is pretty consistent no matter which deck I use. So hopefully you guys have been working on finding harmony within yourself so that you could find harmony within your situations. What is going on? All right, I'll take these. They're in reverse. So we have success and wisdom. See? Finding success through your wisdom. And the wisdom goes back to the owl. So let's look up 22. Those 2s, soul tie connections, repeat numbers. So there's a sign of synchronicity for you at this time. And this is total tripping. All right, 22. The angels can see the positive results of your prayers and they want you to have patience and stay optimistic. Where is that card at? Literally, practice patience. So they're telling you again, please be patient. They want you to have patience and stay optimistic while the final details are being worked out in heaven. This is an urgent call from the angels to keep your faith. So where's that other card at about faith? I know you guys remember seeing it. Where is it? So come on. You got to trust in the divine order of things. They want you to be patient. They're working on it. And that's where the wisdom should come from at this time. Wisdom of knowing that you ask, listen, and trust them. 22 singles down to 4. And I know that they're angels, but I'll read it for you anyway. 4. The angels are with you. They send you the number 4 to reassure you that they've heard your prayers and are helping you. So practice patience, please. And in the meantime, if you need some answers, ask them and listen. Pay attention. And if you get an answer that you don't want, I mean, you're not always going to get what you want. That's just how it works. Oh, 20. And that singles down to 2. So the 2's heavy. Success. Yes, you will have success if you learn how to find that balance and that harmony within yourself so you can authentically let your light shine, that high priestess light. But in the meantime, like I said, practice patience. Work on yourself for your personal power. That freedom, your own personal power, that freedom, that comes from being your authentic self and finding that harmony, that I don't give a damn energy. Like, and you shouldn't. You really shouldn't. You got the wisdom to know better. All right, let's look up 20 and then 2. 20, your connection with the Creator is strong and clear. God asks you to fill your heart and your mind with faith. Ask heaven for help in doing so if you desire. Your faith is being rewarded right now. So, see? You trust in them, and that's how you're going to get rewarded. You're trusting them and having faith, and that's how you're going to get the success. They told you that. They told you that with the wisdom. All right, 2. Everything's fine and will continue. And of course, like I said, every time I'm trying to tell you guys some good news. But I'm persistent. You will get the message. Everything's fine and will continue to be so. Keep believing, especially since your feelings of hope lead to more positive outcomes. The angels can buoy your faith if you'll ask them for help. So once again, trust them, just like the card literally said with the trust card. Trust them, ask them for help, listen to their advice and their guidance, the signs and synchronicities being sent out to you, and allow them to do what they need to do. Whether you like it or not, they know what's best for you. It might not be what you want at this moment, but it, in the end, might not be what you want once you get it. This is Tiesto, sorry, and it's called Explode. So some of you guys, maybe that's the case. You did get what you wanted. You thought you got what you wanted, because that was one of the cards from last night in the tarot, actually. You got what you wanted. You thought it was what you wanted. Once you got it, it was not what you wanted. It ended up being a nightmare and a hell for you. So the choices that you made earlier in life, thinking that you had the wisdom to be able to be successful, it wasn't necessarily what it was all cracked up to be. You received it, but it wasn't the gift that you thought. It ended up being a karmic-ass relationship situation. And so some of you guys are now having to break down that communal life down to the bare, or a few within that circle at this time. Very few people that you have faith or trust in at this point in time, maybe. So that's why you need to work on that spirituality and that balance within yourself, so you can find that discernment, nurture yourself, your wounds, no matter where they came from, whether they were childhood wounds, whether they came in your recent life from some relationships. Some of you guys could be going through divorce, a heartache, lost a job, one of your friends that relationship could have ended as well. There's lots of endings happening at this time. Lots of cycles coming to a close. And that's why there's a lot of beginnings happening as well. And some of those have to do with love and romance. That's the gift for some. Some of you guys having babies. Some of you guys moving and starting a new career. Just a lot of things happening. Like I said, the twos relationships across the board are strong at this time. So, let's see. Let's try a different oracle deck. Let's try the Moon Witch deck. I might do a Soul Truth. This is Annie Lennox walking on broken glass. And hopefully you guys are not in situations to where you feel like that. Like walking on eggshells in your own life. If you are, then you need to do some reassessment. Figure out why you feel like you need to be like that. Someone making you feel like that, a situation, or are you making yourself feel like that because you're not healed? Whatever the situation. Whoop. Life is way too short. Ooh, Freya. You are worthy. You are loved. Exactly. 3113. And there's that palindrome energy as well. Ascendant Masters instantly manifesting things for you or helping you to because you are in this energy. You are in that High Priestess energy. Finding your personal freedom. Expanding your consciousness, letting your light shine. Freya, you are worthy. You are loved. Come on now, I love that. Got cards all the way across the kitchen, man. All right. Witch's hat. Express yourself, share your gifts with the world. So once again, express yourself. And I had to cover her up because she was expressing a little bit too much of herself. But yes, express yourself. Get out there and show your authentic self by releasing that personal freedom of yours. Your gift, your talent. Come on, they told you. Let your light shine. Again, let your light shine by expressing yourselves and sharing your gifts with the world. With the world. Jeez Louise with this voice. Spells and rituals. Bring magic and self-care together. Some of you guys may actually be into witchcraft or do things that would be considered witchcraft. If you use herbs, if you cook, it's a witchcraft. Like, if you're a kitchen witch or a green witch, you work with, like, spices and things like that. You could do the same thing. Make yourself, like, a bath with different oils and stuff like that. Light specific candles. They mean different things. Like, self-care yourself up. Like, an Epsom salt bath on the full moon is a great thing. The full moon is already passed, but like an Epsom salt bath with maybe some type of essential oil, some candles burning, put a couple of crystals around somewhere and play some music. There you go. Self-care and you're doing it. Say some words to the water as you're getting into it, like, cleanse this negativity off of me or something simple like that. It doesn't have to be anything complicated, but you're worthy and you're loved and you deserve to take that time because you're supposed to be doing that anyway. Resting so you're not feeling stressed out, overwhelmed, overburdened to the point that you're making yourself sick. So self-care time again. All right, where'd that deck go? That is the tarot deck. I don't know. I don't see it. So this is just a weird night. This is a weird night. Oh, here we go. For some reason, I was looking for a different color. But I'm going to go with this anyway because I just took it out. So you guys are getting cards from all the decks tonight. This is Gregory Alan Isloaf, Big Black Car. It's time to take action. So even if it's baby steps, it's time to do something with this power that you got going on. What are you going to do with it? Luck is on your side. Nowhere to go but up. Like, look at it. Arrow going straight up. Nowhere to go but up, as it should be in your high priestess energy, with the success and the wisdom that you've been gaining through all of the hardships, through all of these relationships. You're starting to take it as lessons, and that's fantastic. I'm sure there was some hardship at some point in time, and you didn't see it so much as a lesson. Some of you guys may be even considering them blessings now, that divine intervention taking you out of a situation or removing a person out of your life. At the time, you were like, what the hell? But now you're like, yes, I understand. Ooh, new romantic cycle begins. Just as I was mentioning, maybe some of you guys had some romances go sour in the past that you thought was what you wanted, but divine intervention happened and took that person out of your life, or you saw something in them and a situation happened that made you see them for the reality of the situation, and you were like, nah, I'm good. Well, new romance is on the horizon, and that has been something that's been mentioned. So if you guys are looking for love next year, self-care time, get yourself together, because love is coming. The end of a tough cycle approaches. So if you're not through it yet, please remember that you're worthy and you're loved. Get out there and share yourself to the world. You have new love coming in for you. Luck is on your side. It's time to take some type of action so that you can get this stuff manifesting for you. Maybe some of those action steps need to be the final, cutting of cords or tying up of loose ends for this new cycle that's coming into your life. Whether you're done with it or not, it's always good to just reassess the situation, especially with these last couple of weeks of this year. Can you guys believe it? We literally have like only a few more weeks and that's it. 2024 done. 2025 here. So use that wisdom that you've been getting all of this time, especially this last year, the wisdom that has put you into that high priestess energy. Practice some patience for yourself. Practice some patience for the angels, maybe a little bit too, and trust and have faith in them, because they are out there working hard for you. So let's see. Should I close it with that? I feel like I should have, but All right. That'll be it for the Moonology. Meditate, contemplate, like I said. That's how you trust and have that faith. That's how you expand your consciousness, by contemplating and meditating about things. What do you need to release? And while you're meditating and contemplating, with these last 2 weeks, make sure you got rid of everything that you need to get rid of moving into the next year. You want to start brand new and fresh. This is Pray For Me, The Weeknd, and Kendrick Lamar. So have that prayer. Do that for yourself. Maybe that's what you need to ask them. Maybe you're like, hey, I need some help. I need you guys. Pray for me at this time. I need some help. I need this luck that you tell me that I'm supposed to have on my side at this time. I'm ready for this romance that you're telling me is coming on. But remember, you have to take some steps too. And that's more than just talking to them. What kind of action can you do? Yes, planning is great and all of that too, but what kind of action steps can you do with this new wisdom that you have? While you're practicing patience with them, you can do some action with yourself. So I'm going to pull one more Moon Witch card, and that's going to be it for you guys. But I'm pretty satisfied with this one. Sorry, no tarot, but you were here. You saw how it happened. I do what I'm told. And you guys might not be getting one from this, so that might be the end of the reading for you. But I will pray for you guys. I hope you get exactly what you want. Keep moving forward. You got this. So that's it for you. That's what they got to say for you. You got the message for tonight. Hopefully you did get something you needed. You got this. Keep going. Whatever kind of steps, whatever kind of movement, you got this. I love you guys. Till next time.